Look up here. What we have now is this is the X, this is the Y, correct? Our first ordered pair that we're talking about is 5, 2, correct? Since it's my first ordered pair, I'm going to call this X sub 1, comma, Y sub 1. Now since that is my first ordered pair, I want to plot that on the XY axis. So if this is my x-axis, I'm going to take the number 5 and I'm going to go to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My second coordinate is y. It's positive 2, so I'm going to go up 2. 1, 2, and I'm going to plot my point. The next ordered pair that I have is going to be -3, 4. Since it's my second x, I just don't want to call it x sub 1, do I? I want to call it x sub 2. It's just a subscript. Subscript is a little number that's put in usually smaller font or text so that you can identify that it's the second or third or fourth one. This would be y sub 2. So now since -3 is in the x sub 2, I'm starting at 0, 0 always. And I go left 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I put my point here. That ordered pair is listed as -3, 4. Now we talked about this, correct? Our rule of 4. The first thing we're going to do to calculate the slope is we're going to look at it from a graphical standpoint. A graphical standpoint would be, therefore, I'd want to take my trusty straight edge, draw this line in there, all the way through it, putting arrows on both ends so that it signifies that it's a line and not a line segment. Does everybody get that? Alright, now look up here. Just watch what I do here. I'll let you finish that, but I want you to see this. I'm going to start at this point right here. And slope is defined as what? Rise over run. So the question I have is, how am I going to get to this point from here? I'm going to have to do what? Count down 1, 2. So I'm going to count down 2. Which would be a -2, correct? And then I'm going to go to the right. How far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would you all agree with that? So now what we say is that this is delta y, which equals -2. This is going to be equal to delta x, which is 8. So therefore, my rise over run is going to be written as what? -2 over 8, or other words, what would -2 over 8 reduce to? -1 over 4. Watch this. Down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could keep going, couldn't I? And it's going to keep running into that point of intersection that I have each time. Raise your hand if that makes sense to you. Okay, that's the graphical point of view for the rule of 4. I'd like you to write that down and make sure you have that on your paper.